Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Regis MARCHEWKA here, Executive Sales for Western Europe at VERMEG, and I'm along with Mark Bulls, our Director of Global Digital Strategy. Today, we are excited to introduce you to VERMEG, a leading provider of software solutions for the financial services industry. First and foremost, maybe a few words about VERMEG, just to figure out who we are and what we do. Let me find the right things. So a few words of presentation of VERMEG, then we will enter the subject of the Collateral Optimizer, the value proposition, and the solution by itself. VERMEG is a long-time company, more than 30 years now, born in 1993, and that has grown successfully internally and externally, especially during the 2010 decades. Major acquisition in 2014 and cross-border expansion in 2018. We have a very stable ownership based on our founders, our managers, and a fund. We are headquartered in Tunisia but registered in Amsterdam in Europe, and we have a global presence across a couple of offices, mainly in Paris, London, New York, and Hong Kong, but some place elsewhere. A few figures just to give you an idea. We are between 1,000 and 1,400, depending on the timing workforce. We are dealing with more than 500 clients around the world in 40 countries. And one notable thing is that a very big part of our staff is R&D. So we are very focused on developing our product, improving our product, and propose you better and better solutions. We are multiple awarded by different names in the market, and that is the case for many years. And we are in the banking sector also for a long time with big names, central banks, commercial banks, investment banks, market infrastructure like central counterparty houses, and organized markets as well. So that's really our DNA. We are working around two main lines, insurance and banks. Regarding the banks, which is more on the topic today, we are trying to go along with our client all along the value chain of a trade. So initially, we were more on the collateral management side. That's our real specialty and long-term awarded as well. But we have tried to build some other solutions, some complementary solution from the onboarding on client and monitoring of the process internally to keep everything updated on the client side, to the connectivity with a product named Exchanger that helps our clients to collect all the data and feed the system they need to improve their process and make them stronger. Of course, Easy Collateral, our platform of collateral management, and Optimizer to help our clients to make better with their management. And also we have improved down the line with default management and auction, which are two risk management products to help our client as well with credit default risk and how to handle that if it happens during the life of your business. So that's the story of VERMEG in the banking sector. I don't want to be too long about that. And let's dive in the optimizer solution that we propose. Why do we work with optimizer? We have now higher interest rates during the last, well, not the last, but during 10, if not 15 years, interest rates were close to zero in major developed countries. So posting collateral in cash was absolutely not a problem. Now, since 2 years, the situation is back to normal on the interest rate side. So it's time to think again about how to fulfill your duties, how to post your collateral, mobilize, demobilize, what is better, assets, cash, etc., etc. So, and also the regulation, has moved to a very stricter direction. Everything is now under monitoring and close surveillance. So the collateral management needs to be also optimized in that way. We have stressed inventories at the moment across our client, that the feedback we have to meet their liquidity and capital ratios. So to comply with that, they have not an infinite inventories. All assets are not available at any moment. So that leads to think about it, have the right tools to be able to manage on time your collateral. And of course, do more with less, because again, the environment is resource constrained. You cannot find and trade every asset at every moment. So you have to do with what is in your inventory, current inventory. How VERMEG Optimizer is helping in that? Well, you will have a full detailed explanation in a minute, but basically, if you apply the system, you will have lower operational and funding costs for sure. You will automate your collateral deliveries, simplify your process, streamline, and you will also make the better usage possible of your inventories to take optimal decision anytime. So that's the story, that's the reasoning around Optimizer, our product. And I will let our Director of Global Strategy, Mark Bulls, to explain you a bit more, much more in detail.
Thank you, Regis. I will take the lead now. So for the Optimizer digital solution, we'll go in the list of the functionality. So before entering into a detailed description, and we will finalize by a demo of the tool and just explain how it looks like and how it works. So could you go on the next slide? So the Optimizer, the first functionality is, of course, to automate the collateral allocation. The idea is that based on different rules, you will be able to automate, schedule your allocation, then reducing operational risk with a lot of efficiency and reduce the time of taking decision to allocate your collateral. This is the first point, of course. Also, we built this optimization. The idea is that you are able to adapt, and then you will be able to define different rules in the tools or import these rules. And these rules will be used in any optimization run to have a behavior in line with what you expect, of course. So the idea also is that the optimizer will not just react to a new transaction, but will be also interesting to reassess completely what you have already pledged during the last months. If the market is changing, you are able to relaunch your optimizer on all the assets already pledged, and the system will verify if it's still completely optimized. And if not, it will provide you some reallocation to be again in the optimal situation. Also, what is interesting, the run optimization will not be able to just provide you a reallocation and send the instruction, but you are able also to run this manually with validation, of course, or schedule this automatically. This is a question of parameterization, but you are able to create what we call what's if scenario, meaning that you are able to provide some rules, some filters, some specific FX rate, and run the optimization run, just to have a view of what could happen if the market will change. So you are not obliged to apply this instruction directly, but you will get all the proposition of the system, the detailed analysis based on files, and you are able to say what you review and redo so what's the scenario as much as you want. And all this optimization is not only a simple rules engine. It's based on a sophisticated algorithm. So you will see that we have two kinds of algorithm. The first one is a waterfall. It looks like the manual work that you can automate, or you are able to use another algorithm, which is called MIPS, which will be an iterative algorithm with a certain goal, and then define and find a very good solution for the allocation. And of course, based on this, you will have all the rules that you define, but also all the eligibility constraints, the concentration limits, and haircut rules will be bringing into the optimization tool, and these tools will take this into account in its optimization run. So if we go on the next slide, so what is specific to the optimizer? It's not part of a back office system. It's a full digital solution, which is provided in a standalone approach, meaning that based on some IPE or manual upload of files, that is a decision of integration, you will have these tools who will be linked to different application of the system. Next point is the cross asset class optimization. So we have managed a large list of assets into the system. You will find or apply the optimization on different business lines, but on different type of asset, coverage derivative, repo, SBL, central bank, CCPs. All of this will be bring into the application. Optimization runs analytic. So you will be able to have this result. So the idea is to reduce the cost, to attribute collateral management request, and the optimization service offering the full assets and service inventory to the optimal utilization. Okay. So if you go, the idea of the application is to provide a full and complete view of your optimization tool. So the first point is the KPI. So you will see that we have different KPI on the application, up and running, showing you the result of the different optimization run. The second part is the last update process, meaning that we will control directly in the application if all the data that you need to run your application as well synchronized. Next step is the overview. So we will have different graph showing you a global result of your optimization run. You will have the run result history with, you will see in the details later on, the asset availability, if you have enough assets to cover the future transaction for collateral. And you will also have specific widget where we will have a view about the result of your optimization run, like the performance of the tools in terms of percentage of covering, or the performance in timing of the application. So if we go on the next step. So the idea of this cockpit is allow you to also run new optimization run directly from the dashboard. So when you create a new run optimization, you are able to apply hypothesis. I will show you in the demo. Take some application, some default behavior when you want to have an auto book of the instruction. If you want just a scenario if, so you are able to do this, apply different filter constraints of your optimization run, and finally create and run directly from the dashboard. I will go in the demo that will be, I think, more clear in the next step. So we speak about some rules. So you are able to define by your own with a business profile the different rules that you want to apply. So additionally to the list of the agreement, the constraints, the limit of concentration, and so on, you are able to build your own filter on the assets, on the agreement. You are able also to define a sorting to manage the way we'll decide to take at first some assets and take later on what it remains. So you will you see and you will see in the demo that it's the idea is that it's very easy to take to take the lead on this. So business people will be able to add new roles. There is a lot of different attributes that you can use to build your different rules, and this will be easily to create and define different algorithm and apply and run this optimization according the filter and the sorting that you want to put in place. So let's go in the video. So you can run the video just here, just after. Please let go. Okay. And you can, okay, it's running. Thank you, Regis. So the first step, as I told you, is the global KPI. So we'll go in each KPI. So the first is to see if the result of optimization will be a partial allocate. Yes. Okay, it's running. Okay. You will see if it's failed execution, if there is some waiting algorithm which are waiting the validation of someone. So you directly see the result by clicking on the information point. The last KPI is what I call the data up to date. So you verify that all your data are up to date before running a new version of the system of the optimization run. Sorry. So we see that eligibility rules are not so up to date. So you have to review or react to refeed the file. Second point is the average cost. So you have an history of the result of your optimization run according to cost. Now, what is the main point on this? So you see, we compare this cost to the cash allocation, or if there is no constraints or your allocation. So it allows you to show if it's not far away from the perfect optimization. Next widget is the available assets. So the idea is to have a global view of your inventory into the application. So you can filter by asset class, by business line, and have a look on the high level value and the sum of your asset and the valorization. Okay, it's quite to have an overview. And here you have the requirement, and you can business line by business line see if you have enough collateral inventory in front of the transaction which come. And here, as I said, you are on in the widget which are focused on the performance of the optimization. So here you have the percentage of allocation, because if there is too many constraints, you will have you won't be able to cover all your request of collateral. So this is the first step, and you have some history. The next widget is a focus on the duration of the run. The idea is that it takes not so long to realize this. So we speak here of question of second or minutes. The idea is that you keep this time of running as much as short as possible. And finally, you have some statistic rules of the most used rules in your different optimization run that you have done. So if you go down in the dashboard, finally you have the list of your latest run. So each run will be in the list. You have different data, the time, the duration, and if you can go in more details to have a look on the average haircut, the value asset, and so on. And you see also that you have a booking status. When it's waiting, is that you are able to do manually a validation, or sometimes it's automatically booked according the different the configuration that you have put on this run. So if you want to run a new optimization, that will be very simple. From the dashboard, you'll be able to create a new one. So you click on new, then you define a predefined optimization rule list that you can build. And in your optimization rule, you decide one of the algorithm, and the system will provide you predefined attributes, or you are able to choose, if you are in a if scenario, to define what you would to use, randomization, and also you can have different variables that will be applied in the filter. So when you run the application, here we have a small portfolio, but the system is running, and at the end, he notify you that the optimization run is finished, and you will get directly the result into the list of the system, and you can download all the details of the instruction of the asset that the system proposed to allocate. So you have a global view, and you can run as many optimization run that you would like to do. Should focus on the rule configuration. So if we go into the rule configuration, the idea is to enter in the optimizer. As we said, you can have a look and create a new optimization rule, and then you can create a new name with a description, and finally you will define your asset filter, your asset ranking rule, your agreement filter rule, and your agreement ranking rule. So this rule can be reused from a catalog. You can prepare this in advance and then just use and choose when you will run your application, or you can build a new filters on asset or new ranking algorithm on your agreement and asset. And you see that on the left side, you will have the different attributes that you can use, and then you just drag and drop, and you are able to group this with and or to make a specific logic in your rules, and you define the different assets, and you fill in different value in front of these attributes to build your application. You can enter also in the expert mode if you want to do this with a specific language with if and so on, like Java, but you can use for business user this this interface to do this very easy. So at the end, you can put a different option. I will not detail all the rules, but you see there is a large list of options. And you can after also have a scheduler to define that you would like to make this optimization at the end of the week, each day, or each month. And the result can be booked automatically, or can be just waiting the approval of one of your managers. Of course, you need also to enter, if you would like to enter in more details to see if all the data as well uploaded, so you are able to access in consultation of all the details of the data that you have uploaded, the FX rate, agreement, inventory, eligibility rules, or compensation limit. We'll show some example here. So FX rate, that as we are connected to a provider. You can provide this value from your own provider, and the system will upload this list to be able to realize the valorization of what you use in the optimization process. You can also have a look on the agreement. Agreement can be uploaded from the back office system for your collateral management, or can use also from a different application that we can provide by VERMEG also. The inventory, you will see all the position with the detail of each asset, of each type with valorization, haircut, and so on. So we will go in the inventory now. So you see the asset ID, agreement, business line, complementary. You will have all these details with the price, the valorization, I suppose. Okay, and it's a little bit slow, but okay. You get also the concentration limit with all the different value that you will have by asset type, for example, with the different currency. And finally, we can show, I think it's so here is the end of the demo. I hope that you have a full overview of how it looks like, what is the rules, how it is working. And maybe we can go on the next slide, I think. Yes, this is the end of the video. Zoom on algorithm. As I said in the application, you have two type of algorithm. So as I said, the first one is the waterfall haircut optimized allocation. So the idea is that it will take it's similar to the human allocating collateral. So rank asset for least favorable, the most favorable using the rule builder. The rank requirement from the most important to last, and go through the list of ranking asset and requirement, and you will globally use asset by asset, and when there is no more asset, the system will go on the next one and so on. So it's what we call the waterfall one. And the other, it's the MIPS, the bucket cost coefficient optimization. So based on the requirement, the system with, as I said, linear solver to have a goal and try to realize different scenario and to find the best one by using different allocation to share, and then it will run iteratively to find the point. So if you have if all is working well, you will have 100% of allocation. If you have too many constraints or not enough assets and so on, the system will not able to arrive to the best allocation, and he will say, okay, I have stopped to 80%, 90%, and he will stop at this stage. And then you have to do this and add a manual work to maybe add new assets or change your constraints to get what you need. Okay. Next, we will see a view just to demonstrate the different way to assess. So as you see the waterfall, I will use first the assets, I will use the other, but I have a constraints. I have no more blue one, yes, that I cannot finalize my allocation. You see the yellow, because there is constraint, assets criteria. This is the constraints that you can apply. If I do this by waterfall, I will not. I will share the first requirement, and then I will not have enough assets for the second one. In this case, with the MIPS, we will do as it is, and we will arrive at the fully optimization. So this is why this solution is able to help you to realize the best allocation according to your requirement, your risk on the market. Okay. One word on the integration. As I said, the application is an application that you can install as a standalone. So you will see the optimization with all these goals, process, and so on. It will need to be filled in by information coming from your back office system managing the collateral. So we will need FX market data, FX rate, asset details, price, and so on. All what we need to build the valorization. And then if we would like to get all the constraints, we'll need the agreement, the inventory, the asset and ranking, and eligibility of rules and cost factor. So all these values are normally well known from you in the back office system. So we can upload this data by building an integration by API. Or we are able also at the beginning, a lot of clients doesn't have the possibility to provide API. So we have also an additional process, which is the manual upload it. So we can manually upload flat file into the application, and if you can only extract data from your system. And the collateral demands all the requests from different CCP, the trading desk, TP, and so on can be also input. So the system is able to, based on this requirement, apply the pre-allocation by using the optimization rule. And at the end of this system, we will provide you all the result of this allocation. This is the optimal collateral allocation. And it will also provide you different documents. For example, if you review all the pledge asset optimally, and the reassessment, it will provide you the full view, and also it will provide you detailed file with that you are able to see what is the decision, the details, and so on, and analyze the cost to verify all the figure, and maybe that analysis can result in a modification of some configuration to be more in line with the expectation. That's the end of the integration architecture. It's just we have 10 minutes, I think, to make some question and answer. I don't know if there is a question.
Anyone with a question? Don't be shy. We have received the question through the chat, I think. What is the new or innovative side in the solution you propose compared to integrated optimization modules across the markets?
So I think the innovative point is a digital solution which can be integrate up to more than one collateral management system. It means that very often in the banking world, you have a lot of solution behind using different business line. The idea is that you can upload all this asset inventory from different system to have a full overview and an optimization across all the business line. So this is, I think, the main differentiator of a solution, because it's a standalone solution up to and be able be able to be connected with different system behind. More than
one. Maybe it's worth to rephrase a little bit. We VERMEG, we do not, no, just to say in my other words, but we do not pretend at VERMEG to displace all the competitors, all the collateral management systems and back office systems. We provide solution as well, like Colline. Maybe some of you have heard about Colline, which is a collateral management system on the back office side. But this solution, this optimizer, is totally agnostic. So you can plug it to whatever you want, and we don't push you to displace anything of your current environment. That's to be clear. Another question is, what about integration of your solution in different IT ecosystems? I think we have discussed a little bit
I will
about that.
repeat. Yes, I will just repeat. But so we have two ways to integrate. As I said, we have the normal way that will be API. So through API, we are able to order and to trigger the synchronization of the data. So before a specific optimization, you are able to verify if your data is up to date and trigger from the application a call to different systems to get the latest version of your inventory, of your constraints and so on, agreement if it's needed. The second step, because in the reality, we have sometimes people who are not able to build very quickly the interface, and we have seen different clients with this. So we are able also, we have put the capacity to upload a flat file. And this flat file, so we have a folder somewhere, you make extraction for different systems, and you put all your data in flat file format into this folder, and our system will have a look on this and check if there is new file, and directly if there is a new file, we will upload this file, analyze this, and upload in the application.
Another question, can the solution be utilized by all types of institutions, e.g., banks, asset managers, etc.? The answer is clearly yes.
Yes.
There is no reason to it would not be the case. It's aimed to this institution, and I can add on banks. We very commonly think about commercial banks, investment banks, but also all the CCPs, the depositories, the custodians, which are banks on a statutory point of view, but they are really using that and thinking about that, about this optimization of collateral, whatever on their behalf or for their clients as a service. So it's an important point as well. The VERMEG optimizer could be used on a servicing point of view for a custodian company, for example, and to propose this service to its biggest client or whoever is interested in. I think we are done with the question, but feel free to ask others if you want so, dear attendees. Well, I hope you enjoyed the webinar and you get enough information and insight about VERMEG Optimizer for collateral. Please feel free anytime to reach to us, Mark or me, or our marketing team that will make the connection without any problem. And we would be happy to pursue, to resume and to push forward the discussion with you. Thank you very much, Nesrine. Thank you very much, Mark. Have a good day to all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.